YouTube. This is a random update. I have a request I'm going to do this weekend after prom, and this is just one I was inspired to do the other day while Snapchatting. Now, if you haven't heard, which you should have heard by now because Snapchat's been around for quite a while, at least in the, top rating apps of the world, Snapchat is where you take a picture of yourself and send it to someone for up to 10 seconds, and then it disappears completely. Now, there are some bad things associated with Snapchat, but if you Snapchat the right people in the right way, it can be pretty fun. But I'm going to talk about annoying things that have to do with Snapchat. And we're going to start off with the very obvious, the very simple. This is, you see it on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and everywhere basically. The duck face. You know, the casual. There's really not much I can say about duck facing that hasn't already been said, and without being hypocritical, because I totally do duck faces on Snapchat when Snapchat bombing my friends. Which is what I do when I find out I'm no longer on their best friend category. I Snapchat them again and again over the course of 2 hours until I'm there. The second face. It's gonna be faces for a while. Is what I like to call the thirsty dog face, where you're just like, and you just awkwardly are sticking your tongue out at weird angles, and you Snapchat at someone, and they just look at it and they're like, your tongue's hanging out like a dog. The other face is the crinkled forehead, where you're like, am I pretty yet? Are you gonna tell me I'm pretty yet? Am I free now? What if I had the duck face with this face? It's not a good look. It's not a good look for anyone. And for the final face, you have the no, there's two more. The pufferfish face, where you're just, I actually happen to think I look quite adorable while doing that, but some people are just like, and make it look awkward. That's how I get guys. I don't know if you know that, but when I want to date a guy, I make a fish face at him. I just casually. It makes awkward sound when I release the air, and I don't know if you guys can actually hear that or not, but it's really awkward. And my dimple's showing really bad. I have two, but this one shows up more, so it's really awkward. Anyways. And then lastly, but probably not least, because I'm sure you make other faces on Snapchat, faces I don't want to see, is the Jenna Marbles face, where you're just like, you know her whole video where she talks about the face, her making that face. You're only supposed to make that face when someone hits on you and you don't want them to, or someone tries talking to you and you don't want them to. That face is exclusively used for that purpose. I'm being really hypocritical here because I did that while photobombing my friend the other night, but you just sit there and you're like, and that's what your friend sees for 10 seconds. Other things on Snapchat that are really annoying or really stupid is when you first figure out you can take a video. And I did this because I was Snapchatting a friend a picture of my clay turtle here. and I accidentally held the button for too long, and I was like, oh wait, I'm taking a video, and then, yep, that was how I found out you could take a video. At least it's not like, wasn't of me going, I'm taking a video. That's weird. Other annoying things on Snapchat. When, like, you go to Snapchat someone, but you click on the wrong name, and then you have to hit no and start all over again. And then, when your friends Snapchat you pictures of yourself. For example, this picture was meant to be Snapchatted to me. It's of me sitting on the stairs at school. My friend drew my boyfriend next to me, but her Snapchat crashed, and so she tweeted it instead. And so this picture is on Twitter, and this is what I was wearing earlier, and then my nylon's ripped, as you can tell by the blindingly white spot on my knee next to my boyfriend. So I put this on instead. I think I have other pictures from Snapchat, but they're not of me, and I don't have permission to share them. And my iPod froze. Thank you for unfreezing iPod. Other annoying things are when you go to take a picture, but then it doesn't make the clicking noise the next time you hold it a little bit longer, and then it takes a video, and you're just like, and now I'm just going to share funny stories about me Snapchatting people. So, the other day, I was Snapchatting my friend, and, there's a piece of hair, sorry. And I was Snapchatting her part of this music video that I was watching, and out of the whole music video, there's just this one part that is like, I don't want to say inappropriate and where inappropriate things are happening, but it's inappropriate. So basically, I was watching the Princess music video for Short Stack, and there's that part where they yell, hey! 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 And then, so I Snapchatted that, I went to Snapchat part of that music video to my friend, and it was that part. I was at that part, and I didn't realize I was at that part until like 2 seconds into the video, because it only like records for 10 seconds. But as they yell hey, each time they yell hey, they like remove it's 3 boys. Short Stack is made up of 3 boys. They remove an article of like, so the first hey, they're fully dressed, and then the second hey, they don't have a shirt on, and then the third hey, they don't have like legitimate pants on, they're like in boxers and stuff. And so I accidentally Snapchatted that to my friend without, well, actually I recorded it, and then I realized how funny it was that was the part that recorded, so I Snapchatted it to my friend anyways. And then immediately as I Snapchatted her that, she made a Facebook status about how awkward or how weird things got when you Snapchat your best friend all day. And I just kind of was like, it's about to get weirder. And so that happened. And then, it's really awkward when you're, like, you see that you have a Snapchat, and you go to look at it, and it's from your ex-boyfriend, and it's just, it has a heart on it, and you're like, I don't think this was meant for me. I don't think this was meant for me at all. And then you're contemplating whether you should Snapchat back and be like, accidental Snapchat much, or if you should just be like, ignore that. So that's it about Snapchatting, really. That was my funny story. I have like a few updates for you. And the first one I'm going to start with is there was yesterday I went to go to school, and I looked out the window, and I'm going to make a video about this someday, and share my experience with you in whole, but I looked out the window, and there was 3 mini ponies in my driveway. Like, you know, the really little ones that are like, oh. And so, yeah, yesterday there was 3 million photos in my room, so that's one update. My next update is that prom is Friday. So, if/when I post a video Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to the after prom party that the school has. So I'm gonna be gone until 6 in the morning. I'm gonna be, like, gone from home. I have to be at the place where we're having prom for prom march at 5:30, and then I'm getting home at 6 the next morning, or like a little after 6. So I'm gonna go home and sleep. And then I have a request to make a self-defense video using a dummy. I don't have a dummy, so I'm gonna use myself. I'm gonna, like, show the move and then point out where you're supposed to hit. And then, yeah, also, I have a few more videos that I was planning on making just out of the blue. I think I'm gonna make a new Twitter that is exclusively about my YouTube, a YouTube Twitter. And, so when I make that, I'll make a video about it, and then, I'm gonna start using my Facebook page again, so if you wanna like it, search 91238 on Facebook, and you'll find me. I feel like there was another update I had. Anyone who wants my turtle, I'm telling you, is still up for the sale of nothing, where it's free. And, if you, like, send me a P.O. box or a mailing address, I will pay to ship it to you. I will pay to ship this turtle to you. It's just like, he sits on my computer and he's all sad, and I dropped my iPod on him the other day and almost broke it. And if it makes you feel much better, my name is on the inside of him. And so it's practically autographed through clay. But, yeah, you get my turtle. And I felt like I had so much more to say when I started making this video than I ended up having to say. I would give you my Snapchat, but I feel like giving my Snapchat to strangers is not that you're, like, all strangers. I talk to some of you. I talk to some of you on a pretty much regular basis. Some of you message me just to ask how I am and ask questions about my life. But, like, there's something about not, like, knowing someone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. Getting new lenses for my glasses tonight. Because these are all scratched up. I don't know if you'll be able to tell because they're, like, glass, but yeah, you just see right through it. I look weird without my glasses. I don't know what any of you think about when I don't wear my glasses, but I think I look really weird. Like, I think my face looks awkwardly. Well, holy, I am so white. Like, do you see this? This is pointing to the wrong side of me. This is, like, I'm glowing in the light. Like, let me just stick my face further. I'm, like, deathly pale. Like, maybe if I lean into the darkness a little. No, my arm's still glowing. I guess I'm more white than I don't look this white in person. I just want to make that very clear. I am, like, a good 3 shades tanner than what I look on camera right now. That's all I have for you. I don't know what else to say now that I realize how white you guys think I am. My arm's all pixelated. Okay, it's not. Now it is. No, it's not. Okay, sorry, you probably, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but I saw my arm being really pixelated. I'm gonna go now. before I waste more of your time. Bye guys.